Hello, welcome to Should I Buy This Game? My name is Christine and welcome to Walt Disney World. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 10 tips for people who are just getting into the board game hobby. And at the same time, I'm going to give you a little tour of Walt Disney World because why not? So the first tip I have for you is to do what you're doing right now. Watch loads of YouTube videos. When you're first starting out in this hobby, you will learn there are so many games that you were fully unaware of. And there's deck building, tableau building, worker placement, Euro games, all these terms that may be like unfamiliar to you. And so I suggest watching loads of videos to become familiar with some games, to see how they are played. Is it a type of game you might be interested in? And if you see a game that maybe that's the game I want to try, watch another video about that game so you can really see how it's played. Because the more knowledge you have, the more games you will buy that you'll really enjoy. So tip 2, now you've found that game, you're like, this is the game I want to play. Well, before going to a game store, see if you have anywhere local that maybe rents games. In Toronto, we have a place called Board Games To Go, and we can rent a game for a week and play it before we commit to buying it. Now, if you don't have a rental place, maybe there's a game cafe. That seems to be very popular and a lot are popping up. If you can try and borrow or play that game before purchasing it, it could save you a lot of money and shelf space. So my third tip is, if you are able to rent that game, I suggest playing it 3 times. The first time, you need to learn how the game is played. The second time you think, I've got it, I know what to do, and then you play it and you're like, yeah, no, I didn't have it. And by the third time you play, then typically you're like, oh, okay, I understand this game. Now, I've had games go both ways where I thought, I'm gonna love this game, but by the time I played it third time, I'm like, not so much. In the end, I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. But then I've had games where I wasn't sure about, but by the third time I played, I loved the game. And so that's why I think 3 is that magic number to play the game, to really decide, is it a game you want to play over and over again? Tip number 4 is know who you will be playing with. Are you playing with your kids? Are you playing with your partner? Are you playing solo? Are you playing with friends? Because you may love a game, but if you have no one to play it with, it's just going to sit on your shelf. As well, look at the player count. There are many games out there that are 3+ players, but when it comes down to it, the majority of the games I play are only with 2 of us. So I don't buy those games because I know they won't get played often. Tip number 5 is to buy a variety of games. If you go all in that really cool game that takes 3 hours to play, there's a good chance you're going to stop playing games really quickly. Get yourself a card game. Get some games that take 30 to 60 minutes, some games that are quick to set up. Because the more variety of games you have, the more games you will play. swayed by all these top 10, top 100 lists. Just because a game is at the top of the list, it doesn't mean it's necessarily a game that you will be interested in. It could be an amazing game, but the gameplay just doesn't interest you. I'll look at Board Game Geek's top 100 list, and on that list there are maybe 10 games that interest me. A lot of games on the list are either historical or war themed, and those themes just don't interest me. So when you're looking at top 10 lists, really look at each game in particular and don't just think that these are the best 10 games available. Number 7, which brings me all the way back to YouTube. There are so many people who do board games on YouTube. Find a channel that features a lot of games that you enjoy playing. Then going forward, there's a much higher chance that you will enjoy the games they feature in the future. My number 8 tip is to shop around. Look for your friendly local game stores, look for online local stores, and shop around because the prices will differ. I was able to buy Ark Nova, say, for $70, whereas Indigo in Canada sells it for $100. And so you want to be able to find that local game store or that online store. Amazon in Canada is not the place to buy board games. They are like double and triple the price sometimes. I'm lucky in Toronto, we have 3 local game stores that I'm able to shop at personally. My number 9 tip is to beware of Kickstarter. I love Kickstarter. But when you're first starting out, there are so many games you want to buy. And so you want to use your money to buy those games right now. When you invest in Kickstarter, you're not getting that game for 1 to 2 years out, maybe. And so you don't want to put your money in there and then have no games to play. So when you're first starting out, use your money that you have to buy the games that are available now. That there's so many really good games currently available. So you don't tie your money up in games that you won't get for 1 or 2 years. Number 10, my last tip is this is just a hobby about playing games. So enjoy yourself and make sure you play the games that you want to play and not the games that you think you should be playing.